No returning back. You know what I mean, dog? Yo, 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 it's Mark and Max Tarot. Just to let you know, once you're gone, you ain't coming back. There ain't no coming back. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I don't know. I think some people in this world really like drama and really like to be disrespected multiple times. Like if you tell me you're dumb as somebody and then you still deal with them, then that tells me about you. You know what I'm saying? It tells me you want that person to stick the knife in your back further, but you want to get disrespected again. Then when you do for the third, fourth, fifth time, maybe you'll learn. Hopefully, it won't need that long. That's why Marky don't play those games. No. It's once and once only. If you do get a chance to do it twice and three times, then that's my dumb ass that gave you the chance. That it. It's that simple. Just a word to the wise. I don't know. I really don't know what's wrong with these people these days. They talk to fucking hear themselves. Make no sense. No sense whatsoever. But that's alright though. Not my problem. It's not my problem. I've got myself in a place where I don't really need to deal with nobody. Fuck. Want to be an idiot? Go back to people who diss you? Not my problem. If you hear snoring in the background, there's the culprit. Da, da. Ain't nothing new to me. Fucking problem. Some really dumb shit. Some people just never learn. But it's cool though. I try not to worry about it. It's truly it ain't my problem. I'm just happy basketball season's starting back up. Hockey's on. Life is good. Sports is back on. All my teams won today. Yeah, United won, Sporting won, and Al Nassr Ronaldo won. Marky's a happy man. That's right. I'm a happy boy. I'm as happy as can be. too. White and navy. You see what this bottom of this has? No, it's not. They don't have it anywhere. That's the one right there. Let's get that stern look. Yeah, baby. Daily deal savings, coupon savings. Cool. What's this thing doing? Okay. Perfect. Damn deal. That's crazy. That's that shit's weird right there. This ain't the rest one. It's get this too. So bad. Let's see if I do have any. Fuck. Oh shit, no wonder. No wonder. I fucked up. This dog makes me laugh. She's like snoring out of control. Oh my god. Damn pig. This dog's something else, man. I'm gonna do it, you know. 2. Shoot, 2. Dog, something else. Yeah. Yeah, I'm fucking. I'm on. That's a fucking deal. It's like a super deal. That's a super deal. I'm not taking off of that. Sounds good to me. Yeah, 65.34. Okay, 4. Wait, 5, 7. Mm-hmm. Twenty six, 5, 58, 58 and 7. Yeah, 65. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm. Okay, cool. Alrighty. Shit's fucking hilarious. It's hilarious. This guy's a fucking idiot, man. Straight ass. People do some funny shit on the internet. Makes me laugh. All right. I'm going to see. I've been on here for almost 20 minutes and nobody's come on yet. Mind you, it takes like a couple minutes before people come on here. But let me go on Instagram. Off. That's hilarious. Nothing's going on, huh? It's pretty funny. Let's see. One like. What's this? How is this fucking weirdo? Okay. That works. That doesn't work. It's weird. Okay. Let's see if it works now. Nope. Let's see if it works. Let's see. Nothing yet. Nope. Nothing yet. Hey Santina, how are you, sweetheart? How you been? How's your weekend going? You been okay? Just hanging in there? Yeah, I see him here. Just dealing with bad weather. We had a lot of wind and rain. Now it's finally gone. Then next week, Tuesday, Wednesday, we might have Hurricane Tammy might come close by, but we don't know yet. Still, a couple days away. Poor people in the Caribbean are being hit by it now. But otherwise, that I'm good. Thanks for asking. I'm all right. Day by day, did some work today. Every day, you do a little bit, you'll get to your goal. That's how I live. Every day I do something. I'm not gonna sit on my ass, that's for sure, and do nothing. That's hardly ever. So today I did some work, chilled out a bit, watched some sports, and then I'm here. Otherwise, that I can't complain. Same shit, same day. But I'm alright. Oh, it's good. I don't want to sit and complain about shit all day. So been getting a lot done. That's the good thing. Been getting a lot of things done, which is great. It's hilarious. Makes me laugh. Just got your donation. Thanks, sweetheart. I appreciate that. Channel next 30 days. What's to come? All right, let's check. All right. Let's see what we got here. You know, let me just see. Spirit was shouting in my ear just now that you're a good person. You do good things for people or for yourself. And they said that, you're going to get rewarded for being a good person. Don't think you're not. Like some people, I don't know if you say these words, but some people say it, and I've heard a lot of people say it lately that, why did things happen to me? If I'm a good person, I always do good things, and then I got bad luck, and then this person does this to me. Like, what the fuck's their problem? Or like, if you feel that way sometimes, try not to, and just understand that that's just the way it is. Sometimes it's not a bad thing, or like it's not bad luck. It's just that being a good person is a task in the world. It doesn't matter if you're bad or good. You're gonna have shit happen to you. Regardless. Yeah. So, yeah, I know. I mean, my sister's the same way. Honestly, like when I just heard spirit shouting in my ear just now, and there was just like a woman, and her eyes are really big, and she was like, "You know what? Santina's a good person. She's a good person, but sometimes she's too hard on herself. And she's a good person." That's what the person kept saying. She's a good person. She does it right. She does things, but these people are just stupid. They ain't gonna change. So like when I heard that, I was like, "Fuck." Spirit gets tired of telling me that shit. Cause I did the same thing. Like, but I never like really worry about it. I try to teach my sister the same thing, and I'll tell you the same thing. Like sometimes you just gotta turn it off. You just gotta turn off like I wouldn't say negative thoughts, but I would just turn off like feeling like you have to be, good to people all the time. You don't. You just gotta be good to yourself and your immediate family. Like, you know what I'm saying? And like that's the point I am right now. And I wish I can get people to that point, but I didn't get here alone. I had people, drill it in my brain, like stop giving people your energy. Stop giving people your energy. You know how many times I heard that phrase? And I was like, yeah, well, you don't know what it's like. I used to argue with people all the time. What you mean don't give people my energy? I'm not gonna let nobody fuck with me. I'll beat the shit on. I used to say that shit all the time. Now I'm like, yeah, I don't give a fuck. Like, whatever. You want my energy? You ain't gonna get it. Too bad. You can talk to this and goodbye. That's how we have to be. Like, but it's so hard to get to that point. I understand. And it's gonna be days where people are gonna get it. Like, you know what I'm saying? But like, if I'm got spirit shouting in my ear that you do the same thing I used to do, and like I try and tell people all the time, like, and I know it's hard because when the person who's doing it is someone who's close or someone you love or someone like you have ties to, So it's hard to get, that person really out of your mind, or really like allow that person not to come in your life and like do anything. But it's really up to us. You know what I'm saying? It's really up to us. And I can't teach that. I can only express that it works if you get to a point. But not everybody has that mindset, like, until they reach a certain level or a certain age or a certain point in their life where they're like, you know what, man, I really don't. And people think that they need a certain amount of money or a certain job or run away from the problem. Like, that's not the case. It's all in here. That's why you have a mind and a fucking brain to say, okay, I'm gonna click the switch. Click. I ain't worried about them no more. I'm not gonna give this motherfucker my energy. I'm not gonna talk no more about him. I'm not gonna say anything about him. And if I do, I'm gonna diss him in my mind, or I'm gonna like laugh about it so I can feel like it's nothing to me. You see what I'm saying? Like, you can really do that shit, but you really have to set your mind on that knob. You gotta turn it to medium and say, okay, I'm gonna put it on here and I'm gonna make sure I stay like on this level. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to feel in that low point all the time where you need like that shit. Cause you really don't need to give nobody your energy, and you really don't. But like, I know we get mad and we get angry and we all have emotions, we're all human beings, but like, we just have to like do what's best for us, really. I know it's hard, but like, I feel like I reached that level. I'm proud of myself, to be honest, and I wish I can like allow honest. I want other people to understand it's okay to be like me and do that, like, because you're not gonna lose anything. You're gonna gain your sanity, your soul, your life, and you're gonna feel so much better. Like, you're gonna go to sleep and be like, oh yeah, I'm not worried about this motherfucker. Yeah. All right, let me go to sleep. You see what I'm saying? Like, you gotta be like really arrogant in your mind. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be really like confident, arrogant, and selfish. Those words are not bad if it pertains to you. You see what I'm saying? You're like, yeah, I ain't worried about this mofo. Like, I don't really care. Like, I don't give a shit. I really don't. I really don't care about people. Like, when people disrespect me, I'll get mad for a couple seconds and I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna start laughing. I'm gonna be like, yeah, this idiot thought that they was gonna get me. Me. You really thought you was gonna get me, bro? And then I just started dissing them in my mind, and then I'm like, all right, cool, I'm done. We can move on to the next thing. All right, let me go make some food and just forget about all this bullshit. Cause they wish they was eating lobster right now, but they ain't, cause they a fucking idiot. So you gotta like make yourself feel like you're. You gotta make yourself feel like you're better. You don't have to tell someone you're better than somebody, or you don't have to tell that person that dish you that you're better than them, or go against them. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta tell yourself, like, I'm fucking amazing. I'm a legend in my own mind. That's what I tell myself all the time. I'm not a legend to you, but I'm a legend in my mind. I don't give a fuck what you think. See, you gotta start talking like that to yourself. That's what spirit is telling me telling me to tell you. Like, you really gotta strut your shit and know that you're banging and you're beautiful and you're helpful and you're a mother. You're something that other people ain't. You're unique in your own way. You see me? You know? But the cards I have for you is, don't make any bad decisions. If you're indecisive about something, then wait and allow that decision to come to pass. Um, if you ignore opportunities, it's because it's meant to be ignored. You might also think about like your past love interests, your past, like if you was married and you got a divorce, or you've been together with somebody and you might have like an anniversary coming up, or you might just have like a time where you're like, oh yeah, in October last year I was with this moron, or in October a couple years ago I remember this week was this, or this next 30 days you're gonna be like, yeah, around this time it was this bullshit, or your birthday's coming up or something like that, where you're like, yeah, I remember this, I remember. You might have like some nostalgia and some like, trying to overcome the things that ruined your life. And that's what the cards are saying, and that's what spirit said too. Like, you gotta get over the past bullshit and like trying not to like think of when this was or how this was last year or 10 years ago, August 21st, this happened to me, October 21st, I mean, blah, 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 blah. Like, trying not to like allow those things to consume you. You're right now, and the next 30 days, I feel like you're gonna be in a circle of destiny, a circle of fate. I mean, and then you're trying to overcome things, move forward for the better and not for the worse. You're gonna think about the worst, but you gotta make things better. Come to the conclusion of problems, approach things, and end problems. And whatever problem you have in the next 30 days, don't allow it to overcome you and be a problem. Like, if you see it coming, they just like get away from it. Just don't even make it happen. Like, like any events that happened in the past that were unexpected or things that happened, like, try not to be like shy or like or diligent about things or hesitant. Just like, if your mind is telling you yes, do it. Like, don't let your heart get in the way, because I feel like your heart will stop you from doing things, or allow you to do something that you're not even like wanting to do. But your mind is saying, look, don't do it. But your heart's like, oh, I should do it because it's this person, or I feel sorry for him. It's not meant for you to feel sorry for anybody. That's not our job. That's in God's hands to deal with them, or if they're meant to be, because we don't know what people's doing behind closed doors. Some of these people, like, they act like they're victims, but they're really not. They're victims. You know. Try to keep your interests new instead of old. Be interested in things that matters. I also feel like, if you have a birthday coming up this month or next month, you might get gifts. You might get gifts. You might get money. You might get favors, or you might just like, you might get kind people who do things for you, show their gratification, show their generosity, or this might be you. You know, yeah, you got to try to listen to your mind and not your heart, because your heart is just too big and too nice, and it's too soft. And, you know, you should only do things for like your daughter, your children, your mom, your dad, things like that. Like, people that you really, really love, like your sisters, your brothers, whoever you love the most, you write those people on a list and you say, I'm only going to take care of these people and fuck everybody else. And that's how you gotta live your life. You just gotta limit yourself to like 5 or 6 people. It takes 6 people to carry your coffin to the grave. So you need 6 good people in your life that will carry you to the grave if that was the case. And those are the people that should take care of you, and you take care of them. But otherwise, that, like, in the next 30 days, it's really being stressed here to stop worrying about what's on your mind and get over it with your heart. Just like, really understand that people will do things for you if you ask. And if you want to buy something for yourself that you're contemplating on, get it. Especially in the next 6 days, or in like these next 30 days that you're asking about. There's something that you might want to buy, that you have to buy, or you want to buy, then go for it. Treat yourself, if you have the money, or you have to, like, you want to really get it. It could be some type of gain you get from this or whatever. But overall, like, it's just saying to get over your past, allow things to, pan out the way it's supposed to. You might go around and round and round and be like dizzy and thinking like, what the hell am I gonna do? How am I gonna do this? How am I gonna do that? But like, I feel like after 10 days from now, like by the end of the month, 21st now, 31st. So I would say by the end of the month, you'll have some type of something will occur where it's gonna be for the better and not for the worse. I think you think it's gonna be the worst, but it end up being better, and you end up approaching like an end of a problem, or a conclusion to a problem that you had, or something that you have to decide on will be decided, and then you have to get there. But I feel like in the next 30 days is going to be situations where you're going to have to make decisions that you might not want to make, and then you make them, and then you're like, okay, cool, I thought it was going to be worse than what it was. Or things are going to happen where you're going to be like, should I ignore this opportunity because I know what's going to happen, or should I deal with it? But like, I think majority of the messages I'm getting here from spirit and from the cards is like, you're damned if you do and damned if you don't, but make sure you make the right decisions. Like, do it. Don't do the same things you did in the past, because that's going to come back to haunt you. It's going to reoccur in a cycle. So in the past, if something happened and you knew it didn't work, don't do it again now in the future. Have like a new interest or a new idea, or something that you need to do. Yeah, get over your past. Like, people used to say that to me. You need to get over your past and stop worrying about what this person did to you, and that shit's never gonna end, and blah blah blah. And I'm like, yeah, yeah, yeah. You don't know what's like. But the past haunts us a lot if we allow it to. So try not to allow the past to get in the way. I don't see anything bad, or I don't get any bad vibes. I just think that it's all in your mind, and you're allowing your heart to take over in certain situations that's gonna come up. You're gonna be like, okay, I know if I do this, I'm not gonna get anything out of it, or it's gonna end up causing more problems. If I say no, I'm the worst person in the world. If I say yes, I'm a great person to that person I do the favor for, or what I'm doing something for, but it's not benefiting me. So why should I do it? So you might find yourself, between a rock and a hard place, like they say. But that's totally up to you to make the decision. If you make the wrong decision, it's gonna come back and come back in a circle and haunt you again. So next 30 days, it's gonna be a lot of decision making that you have to make, and things that you have to like understand and learn from. We get to a certain age where we're like, how much more of this bullshit I'm gonna take. But I have a woman in spirit, and she's got big eyes, and she's got like black hair, and it's short, and she's like a thick lady, and she's tall, and she's like, you tell her something, you tell her, don't be doing that. And she's like this, her eyes are all big, like she's psyching out over here. It's like, she be doing things to people she shouldn't be doing things for. And she's like, got that finger gun. I can see the lady. She has like a really nice hairdo, but she got black hair, and she's like brown skin. And she's a thick lady. Someone who you don't want to fuck with. Like, I can see the lady. Yeah. Usually when I see your auntie, she's sitting down, but this lady's standing up, and she's kind of like, I wouldn't say angry, but oh, okay. She passed away last month. Is this a new auntie? Okay. Yeah. Well, she is like tall and thick, and like a big lady, like, and she's got like black short hair. Then that's her. She's like psyching out over here. I don't believe I've seen this woman before, and she's not that old though. She don't look old. But like I said, sometimes spirit looks, they can look whenever way they want. New auntie. Yeah. This lady, like, she's got big eyes. Like, her eyes I like wide open, and she's like mad, like not mad, but she's kind of stern, and she's waving her finger like this, and she's like telling me, "You tell her I said do this and do that, and don't do too much for people, you know. You gotta allow yourself to get over shit." Now I don't see her old. She's not like got old hair or nothing like that. I would say like maybe 60 something. Yeah, thick and tall. Yeah. If she dyed her hair black or whatever, then it could be her. Like, cause I get like a lady. She's got like her hair is like to the side, and it's got like a little like it's up in the air in the corner. It's like I don't know how you explain this type of hairdos, but like like sometimes women like to make they change their hair every day, every week, every month they change their hair. So yeah, it's like I know because she came out of the blue, and I was like, "Who's this lady?" And she was like, I'm like, "Okay, all right, sweetheart, I'll tell her. Calm down." Yeah, like I don't know if she had like freckles, like black little spots, or a black spot on her face, like some freckles or something. She might like I can see her. Yeah, I know you know what I'm saying. Yeah, but like she's not like angry, but she don't want you to get hurt. Like like these people are all like out to protect you. Like they're cool. Like they don't say anything bad about you. They really like you, but they don't want you to get taken advantage of. You know what I'm saying? Like it's almost like they want you to be like hardcore like them, but you're not. Like you might be a softy compared to them. Yeah, she might have like little. I think she has like little black freckles or something like that. She has something on her face. I can't really see it up close, but I saw her like when she first came in. I was like, "Oh shit, who's this big chick? She's going off it." And when she looks at you, like her eyes are like wide open. I was like, "Fuck, okay, all right, sweetheart. I'll tell her." But I had to like stop shopping the cars and like listen to her. Spirit comes a lot of times for you. But they see that's a good thing. When I tell people all the time, when I read cards and spirit comes up, you're lucky. You're lucky to have these people around you. But see, people don't understand that. Yeah, see, that's the thing. They tell me that, but I don't want to offend you in any way. But that's how people are. Dude. Look, a lot of people, they see how hardcore their aunties and uncles are, and they don't want to be like my nephews. Ain't like me. My nephews know like, yeah, Uncle Mark's fucking tight, he's crazy. You know, I don't want to fuck with him. But they're not like me. Though. They want to be like me. My sister tells me all the time, these damn boys are acting like you, saying the same shit, doing the same shit. I said, look, I don't tell them to act like me. They want to be like me. That's a good thing. These ain't no pussies. These they ain't gonna, back down from nobody. I teach these boys how to be men. Ain't be no fucking wankster around here and get your ass whooped. You talk. You tell people how you think. They don't like it. That's too bad. You don't need them. You got me. You're good. They know what time it is. Gotta speak up. I got my sister to be like that too, because she was soft too. She still is tender. She's getting there. She's starting to come back around. She's starting to understand. Yeah, I'm being serious. People gotta stand up for themselves. This world's too fucking crazy. People are stupid. You let somebody take advantage of you, like, yeah, I'm cool. Like I'm like I don't, I'm not a bad person, like, but don't fuck with me. That's just the way I am. Like, I don't want to be that person who switches up and has to do and say things to you that's gonna hurt your feelings. Because I can be like that. Like, I can be an asshole if you want me to be, but only if you are to me. If you're cool with me, I'm gonna be cool with you. Now, you start talking shit or you lie or you say something about me that's not true, and we're gonna have it out. And you're not gonna like what I say, and it's probably gonna be embedded in your brain for the rest of your life. And every time you're gonna see me and say, I can't be that fucking guy who said that to me. I'm gonna make you think for the rest of your life. That's how my words are. My words are strong, and I make sure I make you look like a fool for disrespecting me. Because if I don't deserve it, which I don't, then why disrespect me? You know? That's how I am. Like, I'm a good person. I don't do nothing wrong to nobody. I never start no arguments or no fucking. I don't talk shit about people unless I have to, or they talking shit about me. I'll just defend myself. Sometimes I don't even say anything. I'm like, yeah, whatever. Yeah, yeah, but that's the way you should be. Like, give what you're given to. Like, never turn the other cheek and let them fucking keep beating you up or keep, saying shit. Fuck that. Defend yourself. Say what you have to say. Say the truth. And if it is the truth, then that person is lying. Don't let them get to you. You know. I honestly have to remind myself every day to like not give people my energy. It's hard, dude. Very hard. But I'm doing it. I ain't letting nobody do that shit to me. I'm too old for that shit now, man. But that's me. I don't want no drama. I don't want to fight. I don't want to like get caught up in no bullshit. I just want to be happy. That's all. It's not much to ask. I just like to have fun. That's all. Just have fun. Have fun, live life, and be thankful for everything you have. Because you never know what life is bringing. Cool. That's good. But yeah, I think the more power we have in the spirit world are behind us and with us, the better it is for us because there's people who speak for us. There's people who will find a way for us. They can see and hear what we can't. So they're already, trying to block the bad and get the good in, nudge you in the right place, make you think about where you're going, how you're doing it, what you're saying, what decision to make, how to feel. They're constantly fighting for us, whether you believe that or not. They are. That's why they show up. See, spirit shows up a lot for you, which is great. And that's what you got to do. You got to allow them to work. Praise them, thank them, talk to them every night before you go to sleep. Just say thank you for everyone in the spirit who's taking care of me. I don't know all of you, but I know you are there and just help me. Put me in the right place at the right time. I need your help. I want your help. And they'll help you. But if you're an arrogant prick and you say, I don't believe in that shit, then you ain't getting nothing. You're going to get the bad spirits putting you in bad places, bad times, and bad luck. That's it. Good luck. You're going to need it if you don't think that that's true. Once you start like putting yourself there and you know where you're going, they line you up. Let me tell you something so simple and so weird. And I say this to my sister, and she laughs at me all the time. And she's witnessed it firsthand. Anywhere I go in my car, it's hard to find a parking space sometimes, right? Some people have bad luck when it comes to parking. They never find a place where they go at the wrong time. All that shit happens. I would say 80% of the places I go to, I always find a place to park. And it's like it's meant for me to be there at that time. It's meant for me to get in that parking spot. It's meant for me to like be at that place. It's like welcoming me to go there or to be there. It's like spirit like has that car park waiting for me. It's just the weirdest shit ever. I don't even know how to even explain how it is, but if you believe so much in them, they will find a way to make your life easy. Easy enough to where you can get parking. That's how easy and simple things can be. Because I'm a simple guy, so I want simple things. So every time I go somewhere, if Spirit can find me a parking spot, so I don't have to, go all over the place or go out of my way or do something crazy or walk a mile for put my groceries in my car or something. And I'll just like everywhere I go, it's like I want to find a parking spot, and I'll find one, and I'll be like, "Thank you, God. Thank you, Spirit, for putting me here." I always thank Him and say, "Look at this shit. I can't believe it. Look, I got a parking spot right outside this fucking door, or I got a parking spot right here. Can't believe it. Wow." Or somebody's coming out, and I'm like the next person in. So it's like little simple things like that happen to show me that, hey, look, they're looking out for you. They know where you're going. They're going to find you a spot. You're going to go at the right place at the right time. That's just like one thing that's so simple that could make your day or just prove that they will help you with the simplest things. So it's really up to you to like understand that simple things like that is how it works. But if you keep having bad luck, it's because you're not like putting your work in with spirit. You're not putting your work in with God. You're just waiting for shit and not even acknowledging it. That's like opening a door for somebody and they walk through and don't even say hi. Excuse me, or they don't say hello, or they don't say thank you. You get pissed, right? If you open a door for somebody or you hold the door and they don't say thank you, or just to look at you and be like, "Yo, fuck you, I didn't need you to hold that shit, or I didn't need you to do that shit for me," or like, just let the door go, fuck you. There's people like that do that. So you're like looking at it saying, is this really for real? Like, am I really dealing with this shit? So the best thing to do is always like give praise to them and always know, like, keep thanking them every day. Even when you go across a church, just say thank you, Jesus, or thank you, God, or whatever. He has many names. You call him whatever you want, or praise him whichever way you want. All that stuff counts. All that stuff is real. All that stuff is like, it gives you a belief system. It gives you like a self confidence feeling of that you're doing the right thing. And when good things start to happen, you're gonna be like, yeah, this is real. I believe it. And then when they know you really believe it and you really feel it, they're gonna make your life easier. They're gonna find a way to make it happen. So when you ask for something, they will be at your service because they know that you genuinely care and you genuinely want that to happen. It's like when you're sick. When you're sick, you say, please, God, I don't want to be sick. Or please, Spirit, do something to help me. I don't want to be sick. I don't want to go to the hospital. The people who don't believe are probably going to go to the hospital and they're probably going to get sick. And the people who do believe, the sickness won't be that bad or they'll get cured or something. It will just go away. Or your mind will override your fear and put you in that healing process right there and right now. It happens all the time. I think it was like 2 nights ago. What's today? Saturday? Yeah, it was Thursday night. I had a bad stomach ache. I ate some stuff that I shouldn't have eaten, thinking that I would be all right if I take a Tums or a heartburn medicine or whatever, Tums tablet or whatever. So throughout the night, my stomach started feeling like shit. And I woke up and I had the pain in my stomach and I couldn't sleep. And I was like, fuck. I started to get worried a bit. I said, should I go back downstairs and drink some water and eat another, chew on another Tums? Maybe it'll go away. And I said, you know what? I don't have to do that. I laid in my bed and I closed my eyes and I just said, Spirit, God, just please help me, heal me right now and allow me to go back to sleep and feel better. And honest to God, about 10 minutes later, it felt like nothing ever happened. And you go straight to sleep. And I woke up the next day with no pain and my stomach's been fine ever since. Hey Star, how are you, sweetheart? How you been? How's it going? So that's why I believe so much in the higher power and spirit and our past loved ones, our ancestors, because when you're in trouble, they're the only ones that can really help. They're the only ones that can really do anything. So why not ask and dwell upon them, right? But some people think it's bullshit. Some people think, oh, that's not true. That ain't gonna happen. So if you doubt it, you won't receive it. But if you believe it, you will. I'm doing great. Just talking about the power of God and spirit and how we can use that to heal, to help, to push us in the right way, to nudge us in the right direction, put us on the right path. Believing is receiving, all the good stuff. And to be more grateful and thankful for everything, I think people take everything for granted. I think people complain too much and don't realize that they have a great life compared to other people. You think life is bad where you are? Okay. You want me to prove you wrong? Okay, well, get on a plane and go to Israel right now. Go to Gaza or go live in the war zone. You'll think twice about complaining again. That's all I say. And then people start to think of me like, yeah, well, I know, but no, there is no but. You got a good life compared to being shot at and bombed at. So shut up and just live your life and don't complain. It could be a lot worse. You could be in the war zone right now. Exactly. And I've been telling people that for years and years and years, but they don't want to listen. See, they think it's all the devil's a lie and God's a lie and that's all bullshit. And, my life is this and my life is that. Yeah, the devil works harder than God because God doesn't have to work because he just dwells on you believing in him, in my opinion. God doesn't work for you. You have to work for him so he can bless you. He doesn't have nothing to prove. He's already proved everything. But the devil, he's working hard because he don't want you to believe in God. He doesn't want you to believe in spirit. He doesn't want you to help people. He doesn't want you to motivate nobody. He wants you to be a bum. He wants your life to be shit. He wants you to do evil things. But see, people don't understand that. They just keep thinking, oh yeah, I got bad luck. It's never gonna happen. Oh, my life is shit. No. Your life is shit because you want it to be. Your life can be great. It's your mind is telling you. Your mind's got to be put in the right place. The devil tries to get you every day. The devil's working hard, overtime, all day, every day. I laugh at the devil every day. I say, not today, Satan. You're not getting me. You can bring your little minions around. They can try. I'm just going to laugh out. Yeah. And that's the thing. People, I think people don't really understand the concept or the whole The whole thing, I really think they don't, because they have to like really have something bad happen in order for them to like get straight again. And in order for them to get really, really bad and come out of their wickedness, they realize that, I can't live like this. So do I turn to God? Yeah, you should have been there already. Then you wouldn't have to go through all that shit, you know? But people, it's up to us to make the decision. A lot of people take time, a lot of people do it overnight, and some people just live in that devilish ways for the rest of their life. And that's up to them, not my problem. I just live day to day, be happy, do what I have to do, take care of myself and people take care of me. Always try and be positive and be helpful and never like get sucked into that demonic energy. Never, ever. No, no, not me. And there's always going to be people out there to make you think like you're not doing the right thing. And those are the people that you have to just ignore and put on the bad list, and you just don't deal with them. It's that simple. Life is very simple, but people make it so hard for themselves. They don't really make the effort to be, a good humanitarian, a good person, they don't want to be good. They just want to be an asshole. So, okay, well, go for it. You'll see how life is. Don't say I didn't tell you so. Star, would you like a message of any sort? The weather has been pretty nasty here. It's been raining all day. Last 2 days been raining, very windy. Hurricane Tammy is in the Caribbean and like might go towards us and nip us or come close by Wednesday. So we're still like, the hurricanes are still dancing around us here and there in bad weather. But it's the way it is. Weather is weather. As long as it doesn't destroy my home and leave me without electricity, then I'm okay. Life is good. All right, I'm going to bless you with a postcard from Spirit. I don't know if you've ever seen this deck, but it's called Postcards from Spirit. And I feel drawn to give you one, so I'll give you one of these. Thanks, I appreciate that. You too. We've dodged a lot of hurricanes, so we've been all right. It could be worse. We could have got direct hits and been without electricity and stuff like that, but we've been blessed to just get brushed by, and that's it. I just keep praying for the best. But we've been okay though. It's not bad. Okay. And this is your postcard. It says with love. With love. And it's like an angel there in the middle. I don't know if you can see it, but it's like an angel with like a dove flying on her hand. And it says, dearest you, miracles never run out. Look back over your life and you will see so many moments of synchronicity when all the right people, the right place, the right opportunities, and the right time just showed up without any of your help. Think back to how you felt just before a miracle happened. You felt you were giving up, but it was more like a gentle surrender to whatever was about to happen. We want you to know here in spirit that miracles are being concocted towards you. and you will never ever run out of them. You just don't get to choose how they come, who will deliver them, when they will show up, and what they will do for you. All of that is in our department. Spirit shows and knows what is best for you and what wants to be expressed through you. You are incredible and amazing and a magnet for miracles. That would be a good mantra for you today. We're on it right now, so just relax. If only you know how much you are loved. Ah, sigh in spirit. I love that. That's a great message. That's pretty much describing who you are. That's You're a good person. You do a lot. You're always happy. You're with the right people. You're at the right place. Whenever things happen for you, you're grateful. You're staying optimistic, blessed, and the spirit's just saying, you know what, we're right there with you, having fun with you. I don't know if you have like a father or a grandfather in spirit, somebody with a thick mustache, and he's kind of like maybe your height or a little bit taller. Like I can see this guy in spirit, and he's like around you or hanging around you. An older gentleman, maybe a grandfather or a father. He's got like a thick mustache, and he's like, about your height or taller. He says that he's around you. I got like all these chills around me when I read that. I think that this guy hangs out with you and hangs out around you. Like if you have like a porch outside or something like that, or outdoor furniture, I think that he likes to hang out outside majority of the time. He doesn't invade your privacy, but he like hangs out around when when you're around. He hangs out around you. He came up in my vision there. You're welcome, no problem, sweetheart. Always a pleasure to have you visit. I appreciate you. Hey, what's up, bro? How you doing? Hey, Ninja. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. You guys are good people. I love you guys. I hope you guys, continue to stay blessed and happy. Um, it's good to have us good people be good friends and do good things. That's why we're all blessed. That's why we're all blessed and we're all good people, man. We keep doing good things, and hopefully that energy stays with us forever. It's going good, man. I just want to stay blessed, stay happy, make good food like you. You guys, this, I love seeing you guys post, and you guys always happy, always smiling. I love that, man. It's good to see good energy and good people and good vibrations. Every time I see you guys, I see like, wholeness and goodness. You don't see that too many people in the world. Oh no, Ninja, hope you get better. The eclipse energy probably got you. So you probably being naughty. But yeah, it's always a pleasure. I'm glad you guys came to visit. I appreciate it. Yeah, I appreciate that. I always look at your videos. I got your notifications up. I see you guys everywhere. Um, I always watch your Aquarius readings. It's always, informative. I like people who actually, know how to read tarot and stuff. Not like some people, but you know, uh, it's always nice to, see you guys doing your thing. It's nice. It's always a pleasure. Watching Tony make food, and you do your thing on the tarot and stuff like that. It's always good to see everybody having fun doing what they love. More people need to do that. But I can speak for them. I can just, say that we're all in a good place. It's nice to have good energy and good people doing good things. Tony, would you like a message, bro? If you're still here, and Ninja, would you like a message? Yeah, absolutely. I agree. It's always good to still be friends. Because a lot of people that I first met I've been on here for 4 years now, like on my channel, but I've been in other people's channels before that. And not too many of the same people are, still genuine or once genuine and not anymore. So it's still nice to see like people that I met years ago still cool and still happy and still my friends. So it's hard to trust people and hard to be around people in this, these social media platforms. People are not genuine anymore, unfortunately. But I'm glad we are. That's all that matters. Yeah, we're the OGs. We're at the age where our generation's a little different. Yeah, exactly. All right, my brother Tony. This is your card. It's a postcard from Spirit. It's an angel there holding up some type of box there or something. It says be or something to be life. All right. It says here, dearest you, we need you to know that you can change things miraculously for you and everyone and make things right. It's never too late. Forgiveness is about releasing yourself from the burden of an old story, one in which you are a victim of someone else's actions or your own. You don't need to carry this around. You can set yourself free. Even advocating for good because of this experience requires your forgiveness to be effective. Forgiveness is never about condoning things that were done. It's about letting yourself off the hook for carrying the burden. Resentment and hurt are like viruses that can spread to others. And that is the opposite of what you really desire, right? Imagine what your life would be like without the burdens that you carry when you do not forgive. You can do it, and everyone over here in spirit believes in you and adores you. And like Marky always says, you don't have to forgive anyone, you just got to forgive yourself for dealing with them. And that's something that I always say. You never have to forgive someone for doing dumb shit to you. Or you never have to carry that burden or things like that. All you got to do is forgive yourself for dealing with them. So you got to say, hey, look, I know I shouldn't have dealt with this person, or I know I shouldn't have did to this person, but I forgive myself. Fuck it. I don't have to say, hey, do you forgive me? Or even beg for that forgiveness. You just got to say, hey, look, I know what I did. I know what I got to do, and I'm not worried about it anymore. So Spirit wants you to know that no matter what your decision is, they love you, and that's all that matters. And if this is somebody in spirit, then they just probably want you to know that, hey, we adore you and love you. You don't have to like say anything else. There's no need for the forgiveness. We don't want you to carry that burden on your chest. Yeah, that's the thing. I always tell people, right? I'm not one to forgive. I'm not one to forget. But I'm not gonna carry that burden with me. You know, I'm just gonna say, you know what, Mark? Forgive yourself for dealing with them. That's all you gotta do. Yeah, and that's the thing, man. You get to a certain point in life where you just have to let it all go and just say, you know what? There's nothing I can do. It's been there, done that, and now it's time for me to say, hey, look, I forgive myself for dealing with it. It's over now. I ain't gotta carry it no more. I know it's hard. I know it's like, a lot of things that you feel that you could have done wrong, but what's done is done. You're not supposed to live with that burden anymore. And that's why Spirit is saying that, not to live like that anymore. We know you can do it. Spirit knows you can do it. You know you can do it. You just have to keep moving on, keep staying happy, man, and just do what's right for you. That's all. It's not our job to forgive. Any person you gotta forget, ask for forgiveness is God. When you die and good and you go, yeah, you can't look back. The only time you look back is in your rear view mirror. That's it. It's hard to do though, because sometimes you keep carrying that burden, or you say, why I could have done this or I could have done that. Coulda, shoulda, woulda has got to go out the window. You got to deal with tomorrow. Not worry about tomorrow, but deal with tomorrow. Deal with the next day. Keep going forward. Like, you can't just keep worrying about what people has done to you. Because the good people always worry about what the bad's done. Because they say, I don't deserve that. But who are you to make that judgment? You were taught a lesson by that person to not trust bad people, or not to trust someone that did something to you. So you have to not wish nothing on that person, or not wish yourself to ever deal with it again. Just look at it as, it was a lesson I had to learn. That person came in my life for a reason and a season. And now it's time for me to forgive myself for making that stupid decision or dealing with that person. And then you just, casually move on with life. Life's too short to worry about that shit. Well, we all go through it. We all get reminded of it, or the person comes back in our lives, or there's like an anniversary of the bullshit date that they did something. We're always going to be constantly reminded, but we can just live it for that minute and then just move on. Just get distracted and think of all the great things you have in your life. Or go make some nice dish and go eat and say, I don't care about that person. I'm going to make myself a lobster tonight. That's what I do. Life's too short to worry about bullshit anymore, man. I know it's hard, but we all can do it. We're all human beings. We have to go through the emotions of life. You're welcome, bro. Anytime, man. It's good to see you. And I enjoy all the videos of food and stuff. I like to cook as well, and I like watching other people cook and take lessons. Yeah, absolutely, Star. Ninja, if you're still here, I'll give you a card. Yeah, the best thing my advice to everybody is live your life for you, not for anybody else. Just live your life for yourself. Do what's best for you. And the people you truly love and love you, you do things for them only. You're not obligated to do things for everyone. You're not Superwoman, Superman. You leave that to God, Oh yeah, Tony, man. Honestly, I had takeout today, right? And the takeout wasn't that great. And I was like, you know what? I can do this a lot better. But my nephew wanted to get takeout at this place. I mean, the food was okay, but I rather I gave her a card already. I gave Star a card and I gave Tony a card. You're next. So you're last because you're naughty. You know. So you gotta let me do the thinking, okay? Yes, I know. See, now you're gonna say it's because I'm sick. I didn't hear you, and you know, you know how it goes. See what happens? She's trying to make excuses. Our little ninja, you know. See, we have to deal with our ninja. Poor baby. All three of us need to send our little ninja a hug and a kiss, virtual, and send her healing and make sure she's okay. All right. So all of us, let's send our little ninja, some love and healing. All right, ninja. Let's see what spirits got for you. One. All right, ninja. Love you enough. All right. Spirit says, love you enough. And there's a picture here of you. See, that's what Ninja looked like 50 years ago. She was a little whippersnapper. Okay. Dearest you, human beings spend a huge percentage of life asleep, not just in bed, but the kind where you forget you're a spiritual, immortal being taking on a temporary human form. It's not your fault. Everyone suffers from spiritual amnesia once in a while. As you develop an identity and ego and you begin to see through the eyes of a small self and have less connection to your soul self, you may not recognize this is going on, but you sure can feel it. We're here to remind you to look through your soul's eyes and see that magic in everywhere. Infinite potential lies in spirit who is teaming with you to fulfill the contract you made to contribute to the evolution of the whole world. Wake up and remember that all the help you need is orchestrated in the invisible realms. Your mind in alignment with the divine intelligence is unstoppable world and yours to co-create. You are so loved and we are all behind you in spirit. There you go. Yeah, you're an old whippersnapper now. So pretty much that spirit saying that they're behind you, they're trying to orchestrate everything for you, but because you're stubborn, Aquarius, and you're impatient, they're trying to like speed things up for you and make sure that you're doing the right thing and make sure they make everything happen for you. You got to look, they're trying to make you look through things in their eyes. They wish you could see what they can see. Yes. Everybody got a good spiritual message there. That's good. You're welcome. I can't stress enough how much spirit is 100% behind us and with us, for us, but we just have to acknowledge them. Don't forget them. So all your past loved ones, your ancestors, whether you have parents, grandparents, brothers, sisters, children, whatever, they all count. They're all spirits. Our pets, everybody that's passed away in our life that we love and care about, they're all there as a big army to help us. But God can't do it all on his own. That's why he sends those people. He sends the army. Everybody has their own little army. And we just have to praise them, talk to them, and ask them, and they'll help. You'll see. And the more you believe that, the more it just lines up for you, and life becomes so easy. You know, they got the devil in their scope. You know, the little scope on the gun that sees the little laser. You know, our spirit army has got the devil in the scope, ready to shoot him away, get him away. And that's how you got to look at. You got to imagine those things actually happening. You know? Imagine you're being protected. Yes, the soul group. A lot of people gotta actually embed that in their minds, you know, and like you have to. I told my sister this the other day, and I mention it from time to time. You have to imagine yourself. This is just a suggestion from me, and you have to imagine yourself in a picture frame, like you're looking at the picture. And imagine all your past loved ones, all your past pets, your ancestors, everybody's behind you, and you're in the front. And you're in a picture, and everybody's behind you. And they're like, we all got you. And you just stand there in the picture, and everybody's behind you. And you're good. If you keep imagining that and thinking like that, you'll be unstoppable. No problem, Star. Always a pleasure to have your presence here. I appreciate the visit. Love you and Tony. I wish you guys the best. Always good seeing you guys. I know that I support your channels as well, and I always like seeing you guys. And I wish you guys the best always. Stay safe and don't be a stranger. Yeah, she's a stubborn ninja, you know. We have to take care of our little ninja, you know, our stubborn ninja. We have to take care of her, you know. Thanks, Star. You too. I'm so glad not to hear wind and rain anymore. It's been like windy and rainy all day. Last night was like super windy. That's all you heard was like the windows whistling and the rain like banging up against the damn wall like machine guns. We didn't have no thunder, thank God. I thought we were. They scheduled thunder in, but it wasn't didn't happen, so I'm glad. You too, Tony. Thanks a lot, bro. I appreciate you. All right, Ninja. Hope you feel better and get some rest. It's already after midnight here. I'm gonna get out of here too myself. I've been on here for like an hour and a half now. So I'm gonna actually go get some sleep myself. I got good sleep last night, even though I got woke up every now and then from the rain and the wind. All right. My night is complete. Ninja's made her visit. All right. I will see you all next time. You guys have a wonderful weekend. And I'm going to go get some sleep. Thanks a lot, guys. Appreciate you. I'll see you tomorrow.